5 Mile Radius is an architecture and manufacturing business, and we predominantly use natural materials and construction waste to create furniture and buildings which are born of the resources in their local environment. When we were starting out early on, it was that idea of perception and trying to come into a room of quite established and high-level contractors and actually be able to articulate your point clearly and be heard. Really what we're trying to do here is help mainstream construction and help big-tier contractors and commercial architecture practices find ways to use their waste in constructions. In Brisbane, we have so many materials coming from all over, particularly offshore. Isn't it time that we actually look a little bit closer and see what happens if we just try and build more regionally? For women who are in their mid to late 30s, and there's that real pressure cooker of a time when family and career are both super important, and I'm certainly in that phase where I'm trying to really understand how you can get it all done. I have to lean very heavily on my team here. They're both highly trained carpenters and furniture makers. It's really good to have a shared mix of skill here where we can test things quite quickly and see what outcomes develop in that context. Part of what inspired us to apply for the Lord Mayor's Women in Business grant was just giving some attention to growing the business, so working on it rather than in it. I'm an architect, so by background I love to design things and I love to work through problems, but if we want to get to the next level with what we're doing, we actually really need to dedicate some time this year to that. Just really good opportunity to pull in some external resources to help us develop our business plan and our strategy around growth. We're also really excited to work with the Brisbane Business Hub and really work through some of those business planning decisions so that we ram home the work we're doing with the grant. Grants like this are just really important. They inspire Brisbane's female business community to grow to the next phase and scale their business if they need to, and that support actually just really helps us connect to a network. The grant's not particularly onerous to apply for. I think when you apply for any grant, the really important thing to do is to actually read the grant guidelines and make sure you're applying for something which is within the bounds, because the grant's here to support female-led business, and if you're quite clear with what you're trying to do, the grant will be there to support you.